Hey y'all, we're back in the kitchen and it's supper time. It's supper time. I really would like to be eating supper right now, but we haven't got there yet. Y'all, the days are getting shorter and shorter, and like I feel it. I just feel it. I feel winter coming. But it still feels like summer. So that's another thing about what I'm making tonight. I love this dish so much, and I realized I have it on my blog, but I don't have a video dedicated to it. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing this tonight. That's why I'm recording it. I'm cooking it because we really like it, and I haven't made it in months actually. And we're in this like in between fall. No, we're in between basically summer and fall. It's October right now. Who knows what it'll be when you're watching this, but it's October and it still feels like summer. So fall is, we've had a few cool mornings, but it's like in the 80s. I've got windows up, but it's hot in here, honestly. But we're holding out because in a few days it's supposed to be in the 60s. We're holding out for that. So what I love about this dish is, there's some things that are just, they scream summer, or they scream fall, or they scream winter. And I'm ready to be able to make some of those fall and winter dishes, the soups and the stews and the crock pot recipes and the chili and the pinto beans and all that kind of stuff. But this dish really fits any season. It does. Like, it's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's just right. Got a little Goldilocks and Three Bears thing going on. And we got stink bugs. You might hear them. You might hear something. It's a stink bug. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they're super annoying. So I'm gonna try not to focus on the stink bugs and focus instead on tonight's supper, which is, I haven't told you yet, sweet potato nachos. If you've never made this, please, and if you're maybe not a super big fan of sweet potatoes, or if you are, please try it. Please try it, okay? All my family loves this. It's super easy. It comes together quickly. It doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients. You just need a few taters, a few poop roots, a pound of ground round, basically a couple cans, Mexicorn. If you got it, you could use regular corn. Black beans, you could use another type of bean. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna pile all this together. So we're gonna get started. I might also chop up an onion. I think I'll do that. I don't know if that's in my original recipe, but I'm gonna chop up an onion and cook that with the hamburger, and then get my potatoes in the oven. So while the potatoes are cooking, we get the other stuff ready, and then we just compile it all together. We just pile it all together, and we have a really good, nourishing, healthy, delicious meal. Perfect for weeknight or weekend or whenever, y'all, whenever. Okay, we're gonna start with the sweet potatoes because they take the longest to cook, only like 20 minutes. So I've got the oven preheating to 400, and then I'm gonna just peel a couple sweet potatoes. I might do, these are not so big. So I'm probably gonna do like this, like a couple pounds worth of sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna get my favorite little peeler. This is my peeler of choice. The name is, you can see I've used it so much. I think it was a Cuisinart, I don't know. Anyway, it's my favorite. It works really good. And then we're just gonna slice them. And the biggest thing is to just slice them consistently, like as close to the same size as possible so that they cook evenly, right? So, I don't know, like ½ inch or so. ½ inch? No, probably less than that. I don't know. I'm not good with measurements. I will slice it and I will show you, and you can just kind of eyeball it and do what you wish there, okay? Okay, yeah, I said ½ inch. What I meant was ½ inch is what we're actually going for. I was like, wait, half? No. Let's do something like this, okay? I'm going to show you. just gonna go ahead and cut this up while I'm in the groove. You'll see how fast this comes together. I have to be really careful because I'm not the most trustworthy with knives. See, just try to get them as even as possible. And then we're going to, okay, I'm gonna finish cutting these up and we're gonna put them, I'm gonna put them in a bowl. This one is a little too big, but too big is fine. Too small would not work. So anyway, we got plenty of room to do what we're doing. Okay, easy peasy. We got all our potatoes in here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour a little olive oil, whatever. Sorry, I keep clanging everything. Shh. All right, and then we're gonna put some spices, y'all. We're gonna use chili powder, about a teaspoon of each. If you got it, I'm about out. We're gonna drain that dry. All right, and then we're gonna do some cumin. Yep, a little bit of that. And we're gonna do some onion powder, a little bit of that. Okay, maybe a lot of that. And we're gonna do, oh, it's not flip, it's not a flip. Flip tops are nice. This is garlic powder, okay? So we're gonna do that. And then we're also gonna do a little salt and a little pepper. Got my little thingamajiggy here, little electric thing. And then we're just gonna toss it. It actually requires a little more than what I could do with one hand. Okay, now we are going to get a big old sheet pan and we're gonna spread them out and put them in the oven. And the oven just dinged. So we're like, it's all coming together perfectly. The oven just dinged. This is the biggest one I got. It's nice and black and brown and scratched and used. Loved. It's well loved. Call it. That is what we call it. Okay, and we're just gonna spread these out a little bit. I did not do a super good job of cutting them very uniformly, but it's gonna be fine. And my son is not here tonight, so I probably, if he was here, I would probably have done another potato or two. But it's just 3 of us, so this is gonna be fine, especially once we pile it high with everything else. All right, these are going in the oven, and while they cook, we'll finish the rest. Another thing I'm a real big fan of is cleaning as I go, if possible, so that when supper's over, I don't have, I don't have all supper dishes plus prep dishes. That is no fun. I realize that some of you, perhaps the majority of you, have these fancy contraptions called dishwashers. Well, this is mine, and it's missing some fingernails right now. I've done got on the fingernail press bandwagon here in the past few months, and they struggle sometimes. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna cook some hamburger, beef, ground beef. All right, we're gonna get out my little favorite little chopper. I have a thing for turquoise, if you can't tell. So this is a little, it's a little pull thing. I don't know what you call it, honestly. I can't remember what they call it on there. It's on my Amazon store, this Farm Life store, if you were interested in finding it. But it's truly one of the most easiest, quickest, easiest to clean, easiest to use choppers for like a small, that light's shining bright. Somebody's gonna not like that. Let me show you the magic. It's magic. It's actual, real magic. Okay. Super easy to clean. All right. Okay, while the hamburger's browning, we're just gonna open our jars. They're not jars. Our cans. And I'm not gonna, the Mexicorn you don't really have to drain, I don't think. But the black beans I'll drain and rinse. And then we'll get the other stuff out. So pretty much anything that you would like on a taco will work great on these. Of course we're gonna melt some cheese on it. But sour cream, I love Dorothy Lynch. If you're I'm not from the Midwest. Dorothy Lynch is from Nebraska. It's the sauce. Yeah, sauce. Where's my... I always forget where I put things. Even though they stay in the same place, pretty much. But anything that you would put on like nachos, tacos, nachos. I'm trying to think of other ideas. Oh, avocado. If I had guac... Oh, I do have a guacamole. I just bought some guacamole. I bought pineapple guacamole just because it sounded good. I forgot that I was even gonna be able to use it tonight. So that's exciting. All right, I love it when I actually have stuff, because half the time I go to make something and then I don't have it. Like last night we had cheeseburgers and I had no ketchup. So that was fun. Anyway, anything that you'd put on nachos, but cheese is good. This is not like Fiesta blend, but it'll do. All right, brown on, baby. Come on, brown on, brown on. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and put the onion in that recipe because I think the onion will give it a little extra something. Onion always gives it a little extra something. That was one piece that didn't get chopped very good. Okay, somebody's gonna get a chunk of onion. That's okay, because it's gonna cook down and it won't matter anyway. Okay, we're at the 10-minute mark, and I like to flip them, which can seem somewhat tedious, but come on, y'all. It doesn't take long. And it's just gonna help make sure that they cook evenly and you get browning on both sides. Now, of course, I'm gonna miss some because I don't remember exactly which one I flipped. And it's not gonna be the end of the world. And it's still gonna take, that one's really thick, Mary. You really, that is about a ½ inch. You were following your own ill advice there. That was thick too. Okay? I promise you though, it's still gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, y'all. Trust me. Okay? And this is basically done. So we're gonna drain it. And then we're just gonna wait 10 more minutes. And I'll show you how we put it together. Okay, we have our potatoes. So when they're done, just kind of gather them towards the middle a little bit. I didn't say that. When you're cooking them, it's best to space them apart so they cook evenly. But at this point, they're all done, right? So now we're gonna put our hamburger over them. All right, I did end up draining these. I didn't realize they had quite so much liquid in them. All right, so then you're just gonna put your Mexicorn over it, or whatever kind of corn you want to use. And you're gonna put your black beans. Now you don't have to use a whole can. I'm thinking I'm not gonna use a whole can. Am I? Yeah, I am. Why not? It's here, we got it. Okay. And then we're gonna put some cheese, just like that. Dude's like, please, I want some cheese, Mom. Put some cheese over it. Pop it back in the oven. I almost grabbed that without this. That would have been a bad day. Should have left it on. I'm just gonna put it on broil. We gotta watch it though. Broil is dangerous because if you forget, you're gonna have something burnt. Okay, yeah, that took absolutely no time to cook. I find it's the best to just use a spatula to get it out and dish it up. So we're getting ready to do that. And here we have it. I haven't put any of this stuff on it yet, but even just bare bones is really good. It's good, y'all. Really. I need you to try it. Let me know what you think. Cheers. Yeah, I was trying to decide what to say. Cheers.